Science says your brain, yes, this machine listening to my voice right now, is not designed to make you successful. Evolution coded your brain for one job, survival, to keep you alive. And the easiest way to stay alive? Save energy, avoid danger, stay comfortable. Your brain wants to keep you safe, lazy, and comfortable. The moment things get hard, the moment pain starts, your limbic system pulls an emergency brake. But in history, there is one man who found a glitch in this system. Welcome to the English audiobook. There are 8 billion people in the world, but only one man has completed training in all 3 of the toughest U.S. Armed Forces units: Navy SEALs, Army Rangers, and Air Force Tactical Air Controller. His name is David Goggins. He is not called the toughest man alive just because he did 430 pull-ups in 17 hours to break a Guinness World Record or ran 100 miles with broken feet. He is great because he proved medical science wrong. He was born with asthma, a hole in his heart, and obesity, but he reprogrammed his mind so deeply that today he is a living example of human potential. If you think your life is unlucky or you are weak, you must listen to Goggins, because he has the map to take you from average to legendary. Today, we are not learning his biography. We are decoding his mind's operating system. David Goggins was not born a superhero. For the first 24 years of his life, he was a loser, 135 kilograms, uneducated, scared, killing cockroaches for a living. His father beat him, kids mocked him, he was afraid of his own shadow. Then he made one decision that changed everything. He killed his victim mentality. Cars have a device called a governor. It limits speed. Even if the car can go 200, it stops at 100 to stay safe. The same thing is happening in your brain. Goggins calls it the governor. When you feel tired while studying, when you struggle in the gym, or when you fail in business, a voice says, "Stop, that's enough." You think it's your limit. You think your battery is empty. It's a lie, a chemical lie. In neuroscience, when you are under stress, your brain stops giving dopamine and releases cortisol, the stress hormone. This is a signal that says stop. Goggins says this is the moment where average people quit and legends are born. It's just a signal, not reality. He trained his mind to override this governor. He taught himself that pain does not mean stop. Fatigue is not real. It is a fear response. Modern neuroscience, including Huberman Lab, confirms what Goggins has said for years. There is a part of the brain called the anterior mid-cingulate cortex, ACMC. Scientists believe it is the center of willpower. Studies show that people who quit easily or struggle with discipline have a smaller ACMC. Mentally strong people and athletes have a larger one. But here is the twist. It doesn't just grow by working hard. It grows when you do what you don't want to do. So if you like running and you go for a run, your ACMC will not grow. But if there is a storm outside, you are tired, your legs hurt, and your mind is screaming, "Not today," and you still go out, that exact moment physically changes your brain. That is neuroplasticity through suffering. So when you feel "I can't do this," be happy, because this is the moment. This is the moment where you have the chance to change the size of your brain. Don't waste it. One of the biggest secrets of human potential is called Goggins' 40% rule. When your mind says, "I'm done, I'm completely broken, I don't have the strength to take even one more step," the truth is you have only used 40% of your capacity. Yes, 60% is still left. This is not a motivational line. It is a survival instinct. As I said earlier, the brain saves energy. The moment you use 40%, it hits the panic button. It fills you with pain, fear, and excuses so you don't use the remaining 60%. During SEAL training, when Goggins was running with broken feet, he used this glitch. He told himself, "This pain is not mine. This is my governor's fear." You have to break this 40% wall. How? By changing your self-talk. Whenever you are about to quit, remind yourself, "I am only at 40%. Think about it. When you are doing your last reps in the gym and your hands start shaking, that is the 40% barrier. People who stop there never change. Growth, money, success, all exist on the other side of that wall. On this side, there is only mediocrity. Today's self-love movement teaches you are perfect as you are. Accept yourself. Goggins says this is nonsense. If you are fat, you are fat. If you are lazy, you are lazy. If you are uneducated, you are uneducated. Stop lying to yourself. Goggins created a technique called the accountability mirror. When he was 300 pounds, uneducated, and killing cockroaches for a living, he didn't say positive affirmations. He didn't say, "I am rich, I am successful." No, he told himself the brutal truth. He looked in the mirror and said, "You are fat. Your life is being wasted. You have killed your potential." This is called radical, honest self-confrontation. Until you accept the bug in your code, how will you fix it? Tonight, when you go to the bathroom, look into your eyes in the mirror, without social media filters, without fake praise. Do you like the person you see? If not, that shame is not bad. That shame is fuel. It will keep you awake at night. Goggins did not hide his insecurities. He used them like bricks and built his success on top of them. Stick your goals on your mirror. Don't let yourself rest until you achieve them. We often hear that we should forget the past, but Goggins uses a different neurohack called the cookie jar. When you are in hell week, when life is hitting you from all sides, your mind rejects positive thoughts. Saying all is well does not work. At that moment, you need proof of your strength. The cookie jar is a folder in your mind where all your wins and all the struggles you have overcome are stored, not for nostalgia, but to hack your dopamine supply. When Goggins is at mile 70 of an ultramarathon with bleeding feet, he reaches into his cookie jar. He remembers completing SEAL training 3 times. He remembers studying while sick. The moment you recall your past wins, your brain releases dopamine and adrenaline. It's like a turbo boost. Don't remember the dirt of your past. Remember the strength you used to rise from it. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Goggins' why is his past. He turned his pain into power. Now let's talk about a darker concept, taking souls. It may sound bad, but in the corporate world, sports, and life, it is a game changer. It means working so hard, pushing your performance so high that your competitors, your haters, even your teachers or boss feel broken inside just by watching you. When Goggins trained, he didn't run just to pass. He ran to mentally break the instructor. He wanted to show, no matter how much pain you give me, I will consume it and ask for more. The moment you work so hard that others start thinking, what is this person made of? You have taken their soul. This is not ego. This is about raising your standards so high that the rest of the world sees it as magic or madness. Marcus and Stoicism teach the same thing. The outside world cannot hurt you unless you allow it. Goggins flipped it. I will work so hard that the outside world starts fearing me. When you lift iron again and again in the gym, your hands develop blisters. Then the skin hardens. Then you don't feel pain. That is called a callus. Goggins says, callous your mind. Today's world is making you soft. AC rooms, soft beds, food delivered in minutes. All this is making your mind sensitive. That's why even small problems start feeling like depression. You must deliberately take your mind to the gym of discomfort every day. Wake up at 4 a.m. Take cold showers. Study even when you don't feel like it. That is how you build mental calluses. Neuroscientists and doctors are still amazed how a man with destroyed knees and a broken body can outperform some of the fittest athletes in the world. Goggins proved that what we call pain is actually a doorway to a part of the mind that 90% of people never reach. Remember, a sword becomes sharp only after fire and hammer blows. If you avoid the fire, you remain a rusty piece of iron. David Goggins' story does not teach you to run 100 miles every day. It is a story of alchemy, how a man took his fear, obesity, poverty, and pain, put them into a furnace, and what came out was not a man, but steel. You can read books on the law of attraction and sit on your sofa visualizing, but the universe does not reward imagination. It rewards action. Whatever pain you have right now, breakup, poverty, failure, don't waste it. It is not just pain. It is fuel, rocket fuel. Put it in your tank and ignite it. Comfort is slowly killing you. It is a sweet poison. Raise your standards. Remember the 40% rule. Override the governor. Look in the mirror and tell yourself the truth. Now you have two choices. Either close this video and go back to your comfortable, lazy life and scroll endless shorts and reels, or get up right now, stand in front of your accountability mirror, look into your eyes and see what you really are and what you can become. The choice is yours, but remember, time is limited and the governor is watching. One last thing, 99% of people will watch this and forget it. Their mind will put them back to sleep. Are you part of the 1% who are the glitch? If you promise to break your 40% limit today, type in the comments, "I choose growth." I'm watching who has the courage to defeat their governor. And if this video sparked even a little fire inside you, share it with a friend who is wasting their life. You might save them. Subscribe to English Audiobook because here we speak the truth even if it is bitter. Thank you.